Every month, Needham Youth and Family Services hands out the Ray of Hope Award in an effort to recognize Needham youth for their exceptional contribution to the community. The most recent recipient is Needham High School senior Josh Steinberg. Josh is recognized for his mental health advocacy efforts, some of which include being a presenter at the International OCD Foundation Annual Conference and speaking with various schools across Massachusetts about managing obsessive-compulsive disorder.
I feel really honored to have been given the opportunity to receive this award. It actually came as kind of a shock to me when I was nominated by my oldest sister, Becky, who lives in New York. She's out of college now, and I know that she is proud of me for the work that I do in the community relating to mental health outreach and advocacy especially. I didn't know that she would go through the trouble of submitting the proposal for a nomination, and that's just really meaningful to me.
For us specifically at Needham Youth and Family Services, we know Josh because he has spent the past 3 years working as a peer tutor in our tutoring program, which is always really special to see kids going above and beyond the minimum required community service hours and choosing to keep doing the work they're doing because they love it.
I nominated Josh for this award because even though he's my younger brother, he's one of the people that I most look up to. I nominated him because I'm impressed not only by his ability to overcome his own mental health challenges, but also, and I think more importantly, to use those challenges as a launch pad to make the world better and the experience easier for people who are experiencing similar mental health challenges. I nominated him for his efforts and commitment and perseverance to launch the first local support group that he's heard about, and his efforts to constantly improve the infrastructure of that support group, whether that's expanding to a larger age range, increasing meetings to meet larger demand, connecting remotely with people by Skype or by phone if they can't physically make it to the support groups, as well as his other work with the International OCD Foundation, his blogging, speaking on student panels, and ultimately just trying to raise awareness and reduce stigma around mental illness.
Well, just from my own experience, I know that mental illness can be extremely debilitating issue for people, and especially when I was going through treatment, I felt physically and emotionally isolated from people. Physically because at times I wasn't able to leave my house, or I wasn't able to just be at school for the full day because of anxiety, but also emotionally just because I felt like a lot of people had trouble understanding what I was going through. So especially through the advent of my support group, Team OCD, I feel like I'm trying to sort of pick away at that isolation that kids might be feeling, and knowing that they have somebody who can empathize with them.
Our division thinks it's really important to recognize kids when they're doing something so outstanding, and when we give out an award, it's just another way of showing that in the town of Needham, we really value community outreach, we value kindness, we value thinking about other people, and so it's important to just pause, recognize all these different kids for what they're doing, and just take a minute to be like, wow, we think you're really special.
I'd say it's important to give back because, at least for me, it leaves me feeling very good and proud of myself for contributing positively to the community. And also, you never know when you're going to be a person who's in need of help. So if everybody's just looking out for each other, it'll be beneficial for everyone, hopefully.